No safety cars yesterday. We'll have to wait for this race as it is 4 light. It is 5 lights ahead of the drivers in Melbourne. A very quick start. Has Logovic got the reaction time for it? We'll have to wait and see as Jake Laser does. The Aston Martin already up into P3. Caxel trying to find up the inside. He is going to dive up the inside. The Red Bull cuts through. Logovic has to move off the track. We have people falling off of Mr. Camu and Matty 102, who's dropping down the P7. He's had the worst start possible. Jake Laser up into P2 with Logovic dropping down the P3. Official J stays where he is with Logovic trying to battle away with Caxel. He got past Jake Laser and he's up into P2 straight away. Official JE with already a 3-second time penalty. Everyone else keeping it nice and tidy. Mr. Camu in his own world is Roxu also dropping down the positions with Joshua Stephen. The Mercedes are not having the best start. And is that a safety car straight away? I think it's just a VSC. It's yellows 1 and 2 sector, and it was Joshua Stephen.
And now, straight away, Logan is onto the back of Caxel.
Yes, very right. You can say commentator's curse with that VSC, but we do have to look on for the Scousman in the McLaren. No, he holds off for now, but it is a purple sector too. As for now, he's on the softs compared to hards. This is pretty much a slosh battle. No chance here. As we've got a yellow flag, it's drifting out of session. Is that going to bring out the safety car before Logovic can get through? No, it's the second virtual of the night, and he gets a 5-second penalty for colliding with Twitch Caxel. On the screen I saw, that was barely any contact. Slap in this Grand Prix. Caxel veers away, but looking just behind, it is Logovic. Can the Scouser finally take it through in towards the chicane? He's going to take it around the outside. It's going to be a brilliant move from the McLaren. He's trying to push it for Ken Caxel. Do exactly what he did last lap and take it right back off him. It is neck and neck through into the long straight. And is that another virtual? That's the third virtual this race. And this time, Twitch Caxel has stayed ahead once again. As Jake Laser is now under a bit of attack from the Ferrari of Yasunito. Has he got more straight line speed? No, he hasn't, but I tell you who does. It is Logovic to take hold of P1 once again. But can Twitch Caxel also come back? Now is a little bit of a wiggle, and that is going to lose him a load of time. And now Fisher J will fall off slightly behind with Matty Wild 2. He's going to try and squeeze through around the outside. Can Aston Martin make it work? No, he can't. Chaz F1 gets a 3-second time penalty amongst it all. And then Jake Laser is all under attack from Yasunito. So is Yasunito close enough to dive up on the Aston Martin down the inside? He's going to make the move. We know Jake Laser is a very clean driver, so he'll let him around the space. And this is brilliant defending from the American. And the Eagle soars through into P5. Oh no, I think. Oh no, I thought I'm just lagging a bit.
He was fine there, Jason.
Yeah.
And we've got another yellow flag.
Logovic is out of the race.
The leader. Oh my God! This race just keeps getting more and more eventful. The leader on the fresh softs, who had the 5-second that needed a safety car, causes a safety car.
He was further up. It is Mr. Camu, and the Ferrari and the Haas of Wax Les is flashing, and that is going to be the easiest move of the bunch tonight as Mr. Camu gets through and can official JE capitalize on it. He's got to try and squeeze. He's onto the grass, wobbling on the grass, and I see rain, ladies and gentlemen. This
race, rain, Jason?
Yeah, this is rain. This could turn into an absolute blind of a race. 1 Red Bull and 2 of the Aston Martins, and we got a yellow flag. That is BMRL Roscoe, who is spun off. If a safety car comes out, you kind of have to pit. As we look further back, it is Jake Laser to lose out to Mr. Camu. Jake Laser having a bit of a wiggle there and has lost out. And now Mr. Camu is going to try and hunt down P3. Is anyone going to pit yet? No, they still stay out. Jake Laser has gone into the pit, and Maxi Letters follows just behind, with Yasunito staying out. Even just behind Matty Wild 2, he needs to get the DRS and try and make the move now. Is this time for the Aston Martin to come through? He's going to go round the outside of turn 11. So he's going to try it. He can't make it. Can he hold it round? No. Great defending from Twitch Caxel, just not able to make it work. Is Matty Wild 2 going to pit now? Is Jake Laser screaming at him, saying they're good, or is he going to stay out? He decides to go in, and same with Twitch Caxel. They're all going in. Who's going to take the risk? It is official JE, ladies and gentlemen, and Mr. Camu, who decides to stay out. Sorry, Mr. Camu, Mr. Camu and official JE with Yasunito. Both Ferraris have now decided to stay out. This is a strategy master plan for both teams here. Anything could work as Pitrek and Pitrek stays out with a split strategy compared to Twitch Caxel.
And this is very interesting, Jason.
Do we think potentially it is not going to get wet enough to go on TNTs, and some people might change out for The slicks again, but it's a Ferrari.
Yasunito.
It's Yasunito, and that is a safety car, ladies and gentlemen. This is mayhem for the Ferraris. It has gone from the best race to an absolute misery as the official JE will hold off, and will they pit now? Yes, so it has worked out in the end for him. Yasunito was put on the softs, ladies and gentlemen. This could be bonkers. It does look a little bit drier, I'm not going to lie. Not in the best race.
Yasunito on the soft has just overtaken Twitch Caxel on the intermediate tyres. These slicks might still be working here.
You were very right. I didn't even notice it. Yasunito up into P3. This could be the stroke of bestest luck we have ever seen from Yasunito. Was it intentional or was it on purpose? We're going to have to see what happens as Yasunito is already 2 tenths behind him. But can Mr. Cameron try and take hold of P1? The Williams to take hold of the lead for the first time this Grand Prix from P14. Can he stretch to P1? They're going to push each other out back as Yasunito watches this all unfold. Is Yasunito going to scream at official JE now to tell him, get into the pits, get them soft tyres on? We're going to have to wait and see as Yasunito is going to hold off. But no, that's a little knock off. And it is Mr. Camu into the wall. This is not what you want to see. It is a 1-2 for the Ferraris. Their strategy is worked out to a T, ladies and gentlemen. As now Yasunito, is he going to come through on this straight? It's a bit of a poor exit. And yes, here we go. This is what we were looking for. Official JE swaps around with Yasunito to give him that slip as DRS is now back enabled once again. All over it as now we have Matty 1 of 2. They've been battling throughout this race, but can the Aston Martin get back in it again? He pushes them into the gravel. And through goes Jake Laser, ladies and gentlemen, to take the pair of them to go in towards P4. And now can Jake Laser, he's been switching all over the grid this race, from the top to the bottom, from the top to the bottom, ladies and gentlemen. Both Ferraris are still keeping it with each other as Petrick is now catching up to them. 1.6 seconds separate them as Twix Caxel will pit onto the side. Is there going to be another? Now, Patrice, 3 attempts. He's been getting pretty much a second this lap. Maybe. Is the softs actually fully worth it as they'll go side by side, making their way into turn 1 as the Ferrari of the
Jason, I would like to just bring your attention to the track that does look like it's getting wet.
Yeah.
The track looks like it's getting wet now. It looks like the Inters will come into their own in no time. So maybe the slick runners have made a mistake here.
Very good race. Twitch Caxel out of nowhere has come through, and that's made Deadliest Dave move off the track there. And he's had a spin, he's hit the wall. Could that be the safety car we are looking for, ladies and gentlemen? No, it's not. It'll all be safe for now as here comes Roscoe to get past him and take hold of P9. Well, it is too late for a safety car now, so we just have to see what happens on track. Official JE, like you said, yes, 6-second time penalty, and it is 2.4 behind for Matty 102. So at this rate, Matty 102 will get P4, but here comes official JE to take hold of P6 on the grid, and he needs to really try and get away now if he wants a chance to keep hold of P3 or P2, sorry, on the grid. We know Patrick will fall down the pecking order here, and we could see a lot of stuff from both of the Aston Martins at this rate in time. Yes, I think his win is set in stone now with only 1 lap later.
I wouldn't say that, Jason. I would not say that with this race. The track is getting wetter. The Inters are getting better. By the end of this race, his softs might be impossible to drive around this track. So do not rule official JE out of the win here, Jason.
As we got official JE 3.3 seconds now, he is starting to catch up, and official JE is pushing to his with his heart out. As Matty 102 is also pushing. 6 tenths separate him and Patrick. We will see what happens.
The track is now wet.
And the track is now
wet. Patrick is struggling.
Yasunito is sliding. Yasunito will come across the line for the win, but we know who's going to win this race. It is Yasunito to take home the win. Official JE, Matty 102's dropped off to Jake Laser. Official JE does cross the line in second. Patrick in third, but it is Jake Laser to take P3 on track. Matty 102 in P4. Official JE takes hold of the P2 just in the end by a 10. It is double Ferraris, double Aston Martins, and double Red Bulls.